Welcome to the House Judiciary Committee this Friday afternoon. Very briefly, just wanted to, we had scheduled for 1 o'clock a discussion on H5. We're going to have at least three, I think at least three more witnesses next, because I've somehow lost next week's agenda. We're going to have it sometime next week. I think it's Thursday at 1. Thursday at 1. We're going to have some more H5. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to postpone that discussion till after we have that testimony, which will hopefully be including somebody from the public defender's office, which I think is most critical, that piece that is missing still. And then also the recidivism bill, I was going to discuss that, but H410, but I think from yesterday I have a path and we'll bring something back at some point. I think everybody was here. Everybody was there that's here right now. I don't need to repeat what that is.
At least here physically.
Yeah, maybe nobody actually by that point was paying attention to what I was talking about on recidivism. Yeah, understood that. But next week, so people can prepare over the weekend or on Monday, they can do their homework. Tom is going to be running the show on Tuesday afternoon for some witnesses on H578. That's an act relating to penalties and procedures for animal cruelty offenses. That will go into Wednesday as well on testimony both morning and afternoon. I'm really hoping to have that. I'm hoping that that's the 2-day bill because we have a lot of other things that we need to get to, and I'm starting to hear more and more important things that we need to. Not that that's not important. Thursday, H541. That's an act relating to interference with voters and election officials. And then the H5 in the afternoon. And on Friday, I think my plan is to try to have a discussion about the bills that we've addressed, or if we all seem to be ready to vote them out. That's kind of I'm going to try to implement that for the session. But if anybody has additional witnesses, if they want to look at the agenda when it's posted later this afternoon, let Nate and me know on Monday if there's additional witnesses for any of those things that you want to hear, particularly H5. That's all I have. Any questions? Anything else? Yeah.
Just I'm assuming that schedule for H5 is sort of taking into account. It seems like maybe a pretty sticky wicket on the mental health side of it.
That's put aside. That's going to be, I believe, it can be a short form bill if somebody is willing to put the short form bill in. I mean, I guess I can. And if we have time, because that's big. And that's a lot of witnesses we would have to see. I thought that Wilder's testimony was very compelling on that. And especially when you kind of look at what that rule is supposed to do. I can understand it with the children and certain ages, but it doesn't make as much sense for. Yes.
I believe I was in the dental chair during that second. Did the state's attorneys
on which
participate on H5?
Yeah. Kim, yeah, it's worth watching. Kim did an excellent job of explaining how that's helpful. Yeah. So
the brick wall.
Yeah. So
theoretically, we would move forward with H5.
Theoretically, we could vote on it next Friday.
And that would mean that when it goes into effect, it would be it wouldn't really impact the mental health. The mental health thing would just stay the same as it is.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be removing that language.
The mental
Right.
illness? No, because we need to talk to a lot more witnesses. That's a bigger issue.
Right. Okay. So
That that's kind of wasn't on the radar, and there's so many other issues that we're already not going to get to.
got it. So that's the short form bill. It's dealing with whether or not to make changes in that section, period.
Right.
Or even do you foresee the short form being specific to that section, the mental, but specific to that section, or would it would you broaden it?
It makes sense.
I imagine there are other spots in statute where mental illness is treated.
I think
similar to
at least Will DeWhite has been very good at pointing those out to me.
Okay, and so Wilda hasn't brought forward other
No.
instances.
I think if stuff comes up, she looks through it very carefully, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So no, I don't think it's broader than that. I mean, this would be broad enough. Just dealing with that. So Yeah, I think that's it. Anything else?
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather. So,
One done.
week one done. Yeah.
Wow, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Two bills off the door.
70.